Today we are going to learn about an interesting topic. In cost accounting, when we study about the labor cost, there are two main topics. One is wage payment system and the other one is wage incentive plans. We are going to learn about the system of wage payment. Before entering into the topic, we have to understand what is wage payment system. It is the way of giving compensation to the workers for the time and the effort invested by them in converting the raw materials into finished products. Simply we can say that it is the method adapted by the manufacturing industry to remunerate the workers. So in this video, I have covered what are all the methods involved in the wage payment system. Let's get into the topic.
There are two methods in wage payment system. They are time rate system and piece rate system. First, let's see about time rate system. Under the system, the workers get wage on the basis of time spent in the factory. So formula is total wages equal to time taken into rate. Here, the wage can be calculated on per hour, per day, per month or per year basis. For example, if a worker is paid rupees 80 per day and he has worked for 22 days, his wage will be rupees 1760, that is 22 days into rupees 80.
In time rate system, there are four variations. Let's discuss it by one.
First one is flat time rate. Under this method, the workers are paid at a flat rate on the basis of time spent in the factory. Usually, the flat rate is fixed by the management. For example, if the flat hourly rate is rupees 10 and the worker has worked for 8 hours, the wage should be rupees 80, that is 8 hours into rupees 10. Second method is high day rate. Under this method, the workers are paid at a rate higher than the average wage rate. For example, if the average wage rate is rupees 10 per hour, but the company has adopted high day rate of rupees 12, we have to take rupees 12 as a rate into 8 hours. So the wage would be rupees 96. The third method is graduated time rate system. So this system is linked with the cost of living index. If the cost of living index increases, the time rate will also increases proportionately and vice versa. So this method is liked by the workers in a period of rising prices because they are compensated for the increase in the cost of living index. The fourth method is differential time rate system. Under this method, different time rates are fixed for different workers in the same group according to the differences in their personal abilities and skill. Higher rates are given to efficient workers in the recognition of their efficient performance. For example, for skilled workers, the rate will be rupees 14, for semi-skilled workers at rupees 12 and for unskilled workers at rupees 10 per hour. Coming to the second method, that is piece rate system. Under this system, the workers are paid on the basis of number of units produced without taking the time involved. So the formula is total wages equal to units produced into rate per unit. So here is the simple example. 2500 units were produced by a worker and the rate of production is rupees 3 per unit. So the wage will be rupees 7500. In the piece rate system, there are some variations. First one is straight piece rate system. It is the simplest method of payment in which payment is made according to the number of units produced. Here the rate will be fixed per unit. For example, if the rate is fixed at rupees 3 and the worker produces 25 pieces, the wage rate will be rupees 75. Another type is that piece rate with guaranteed time rate, which I have not mentioned here. Here the worker is guaranteed the time rate and get piece wages more than his time wage earnings. Then Taylor's differential piece rate system. This system was introduced by Taylor, the father of scientific management. This system aims at rewarding an efficient worker by giving him a higher piece rate for higher production and to penalize a slow worker by paying him a low piece rate for his lower production. For example, if a worker performs the work within or less than the standard time, he is paid a higher piece rate, that is 120% of piece rate, and if he does not complete the work within the standard time, he is paid a lower piece rate, that is 80% of the piece rate. Then Merrick's multiple piece rate system. This method is a modification of Taylor's differential piece rate system. Under this method, three piece rates are applied for workers with different levels of performance. First, wages are paid at ordinary piece rate to those workers whose performance is less than 83% of the standard output, and 110% of piece rate will be given to workers whose performance is between 83% and 100%, and 120% for the workers who produces more than 100% of the standard output. So this method does not guarantee time wages, as wages are paid according to pieces produced. In this system, efficient and experienced workers will earn more wages. This method is not as harsh as Taylor's piece rate because penalty for slow workers is relatively lower. And the last one is Gantt's task and bonus plan. It is a combination of both time and piece rate system. In this system, the worker's actual performance is compared with the standard time and his efficiency is determined. If a worker takes more time than the standard time, that is below the standard performance, he is given wages for the time taken by him. And if a worker takes the standard time to perform the task, he is given wages for the standard time and a bonus of 20% on his wages earned. And if the worker completes the task in less than the standard time, that is above the standard performance, he is given wages for the standard time plus a bonus of 20% of the wage for the standard time. Thus, with every reduction in time, the plan ensures progressive increase in total wages. For this reason, this plan is also known as progressive rate system. So these are all the methods which are involved in the system of wage payment. Thank you for watching and happy learning.